Hello, Bob here from Silver Fox Fitness, and welcome to Stress Management Exercises for Seniors and everybody else for that matter. When we become anxious, our brain speeds up and tells our body, you better be ready for danger. Our blood pressure rises, our blood vessels constrict in response to our body producing two hormones to fight the danger called cortisol and adrenaline. These three slow-moving exercises I have for you today will calm your body down and get your body ready to return to safety. Do them often and take time to smell the roses. Speaking of roses, here's exercise number 1. Yes, it's called Smell the Roses, Blow Out the Candles. So I've decided I'm going to do this on my bed. It's a place that is safe for me. If you have a better spot, that by all means is the place you should do this exercise. So I'm going to lie on my back with all my animal friends here. My legs are stretched out. Everything feels okay. And when I'm ready, I'm just going to smell the roses and blow out the candles. Let me do that again. I love roses. And my birthday's in 2 days. How old will I be? Well, 78, I think. Let me smell the roses one more time. And blow out the candles. What I try to do when I'm doing this exercise is if I breathe in smelling the roses for approximately 4 seconds, then I'm going to try to blow out the candles for 8. And when I blow out the candles, I'm going to pull my belly button into my spine and pull my Kegel pelvic floor muscles up into my body. So I'm going to breathe in through the nose and smell the roses. Here I go. So I exhaled and contracted my ab muscles, pulled everything in, and I thought about my pelvic floor muscles down there between my legs, and I tried to pull them up into my lower abdomen. One more time. Here I go. I have to really focus on all those things to get this right. I can do this as often as I like, but I try to shoot for around 10. Breathe in through the nose, smell the roses, exhale through the mouth, twice as long, and blow out the candles and do the contraction. Exercise number 2, it's called the wave. Now, when you see it, if you've seen the exercise before and you know it by a different name, that's fine. I call it the wave. So I'm standing out in the middle of the room here in my best posture possible, which means my hips are over top of my knees and my ankles, and my hips are below my shoulders. My shoulders are down a little bit and back and relaxed, and I'm going to have my palms facing back just at the beginning of this to check my posture. And I'm going to take my head and push my chin into my neck. I want to align my neck area, my cervical spine area, right? I'm just going to think about my posture for a second. Okay, so I'm going to start on the right, and I'm going to take my right arm and make it 90 degrees, form a corner at the eye of the elbow here. Okay, my palms out nice and wide, fingers spread. And then I'm going to take this hand and about chest height, just a little bit below the chest, above the abdomen area, palm facing down, my arm is like this. And it's got a little bit of a 90 degrees at that corner too. And I'm going to keep my feet planted, and I'm going to slowly turn my hips so I'm in this position. Okay, when I'm ready, I'm just going to gradually, very slowly, move my arms in those two positions to the other way until I really can't go any further. And then here comes the magic. I take the back one and make it 90 degrees like that, and I take the front one, make it 90 degrees like that, like I did when I was going from right to left. Now I'm going from left to right. Notice it's done very slowly until I can't twist anymore. Don't want to have any pain when I twist. Flip the arms, slowly come back. Maybe I can go a little further, maybe not. Switch arms. Notice my feet don't move, but my hips do, and my upper body does, and my back does. And again. Now, wouldn't it be great if I could incorporate that smelling the roses and blowing out the candles with this? That would really calm me down. So maybe I will exhale as I'm moving across the front of my body, and inhale here and blow out. So remember, both arms are at 90 degrees, forming that 90-degree angle at the eye of the elbow at the joint here where the elbow is. So this one's like this, and this one's like this as I come this way, and then I switch and go back that way. And I try to incorporate the breath in it too. That would be wonderful if you could do this exercise if you were anxious or you thought, I gotta get myself calmed down. And I would try to do that back and forth for approximately 1 minute. It's up to you if you want to do it longer or not as long. Just try to relax and incorporate the breath. Well, yep, I'm back on my bed. Remember, you can do this on the living room rug, anywhere where you feel safe and you feel like you can relax your whole body. And I'll get my animal friends to just move over a bit. And then I'm going to do exercise number 3 called the havening technique. Haven, not heaven, haven without the E. So it's Havening, the havening technique. Get myself relaxed. Good. I'm going to cross over my arms so that my fingers touch the upper arm on each side. Just to show you that sitting up. You can do this sitting up if you want. I'm going to cross over my arms so that my fingers are touching the upper arms. Okay? You know, I think I'll do this sitting up so you can see it better, but when you're not watching me, I'm lying down doing this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just give myself a massage. Notice I run my fingers up and down my arms. On the outside of my arms are crossed. Just run them up and side, up and down. Oh, great. Now, that feels good already. Just take your time and do this. Now I'm going to picture a beach, and I know you probably have been to a beach somewhere in the world sometime in your life. So I'm going to picture a beach, and I want this beach to be the one that I used to visit in Mexico that was really, really, really long, really wide, and the sand was, well, it was soft enough to walk in, but not too soft so that you had to do too much work. And it wasn't hard like a sidewalk. Just perfect. So I'm imagining that beach now. Now, if you want to do this with your eyes shut, you just keep stroking yourself like this throughout the whole exercise. And you can do it with your eyes shut. So I'm imagining the beach. And we're going to take, oh, by the way, it's a beautiful day. A beautiful, beautiful, not too hot. It's just a beautiful day. I can hear the waves crashing. I can see the beach. I can feel it with my toes. And I'm just going for a walk that is 20 steps long. So as you walk, don't go too fast. Walk with my count. So there's step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You still with me? 11, picture the beach. 12, and you walking on the sand. 13, 14, keep stroking your arms. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and we're there. 20. Now, keep stroking your arms. I want you to imagine a color that represents that beach. It could be white, maybe your sand is white. It could be green, maybe the trees in the distance that you see are green. It could be blue because the sky is blue. Clouds are white too. I don't know. But I'm going to imagine the sand color, right? And then I'm going to take that color and I'm going to have it right in my heart, where I do most of my breathing, in the center of my upper abdomen, where my heart is. I'm going to put that color. And then I'm going to let the color, are you still stroking your arms? I'm going to let the color radiate into all the extremities, up into my neck, my head, and my brain, up into my arms, down into my fingers. And that color white is going all the way down through my abdomen, my lower body, to the tips of my toes. Right. Good, I can feel it. It makes me feel warm and secure and happy. Almost done here. Okay. Now I'm going to come up with a name for that whole experience that we just went through. Why don't we use the word heaven? Because it will help you remember the exercise, which is the Haven technique exercise. So we're going to call it heaven. I'm going to stop with the stroking. Open my eyes and relax for a sec. Just think about what happened. I got my beach in my brain. I took the steps with you, the 20 steps with me, on the sand. And I came up with a color. And then I put it into the center of my body and then let it expand throughout my whole body. And then I came up with a name, and we've chosen heaven. Good luck with your stress management, and you can do these 3 exercises anytime you want. I usually do the deep breathing in the morning before I get out of bed. I want to have a good day. I usually do the wave. You do that sometime in the middle of the day, and then I usually do the Haven technique just before sleep.